You're going to love this.
All right, what's going on, gang? I have a million things that I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I also wanted to look at some stuff in my procrastination. There's a new Death Battle episode out, and there's also an Invincible trailer for season 3, which comes out this week. I didn't even know that. So we're here. We're here, and I just want to watch some Death Battle, kind of turn my brain off. I don't know what's been going on with me, but that's immaterial. Appreciate y'all for being here. Appreciate y'all for giving me your time. Please like and subscribe, share with a friend, all that good stuff. Yeah, let us tune in. So it's Kratos versus Asura. Okay, just a quick context. So Death Battle is a dope show that pits fictional characters from games, comics, anime, just I don't know, any sort of fictional animated kind of format, and puts them together. They run down their stats, they do their homework, they do a lot of research, which I appreciate. A lot of maths going on to calculate, speed and, power output. I don't know how many times I've heard a lot of physics too. I don't know how many times I've heard like gigatons during this show's run, but I enjoy it so very much. Nerd! So they're pitting two god killers together, and I feel like this episode is going to be goated, which is why I wanted to watch it. So yeah, let's get this thing cracking. Give me 1 second. Yeah. All right.
Yesterday, meanwhile, at the Krusty.
Oh, and they also get these fights like actually animated. That's. I'll shut up.
The ghost of Sparta versus the wrathful destructor. Because sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. Where's an iron boomstick?
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the beginning, the primordials waged war across existence, a series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth.
The God of War series is so properly rated.
Born from violence.
The amount of mythology I've learned from that series is so incredible.
Who was overthrown by
And I took Latin for 3 years. So, yeah.
A classic bastard child of Zeus,
I'm sorry, 7'8" is insane.
far exceeding all
That nigga taller than Wemby.
a fierce warrior, winning many a battle until finally cornered by ruthless barbarians.
Ares, destroy these guys who are kicking my ass, and my life is yours. A deal was made, and Kratos was joined at the bone with the blades of chaos, a set of chain swords, and basically a badass whirlwind of flaming steel.
Yeah.
But Ares had a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally
Set
murdered
that
his
man
family,
up.
permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and
Damn.
daughter. He was, forevermore, the ghost of Sparta.
So he was kind of understandably really pissed off.
Of course.
Time for a new god
Right through the face. Let's go.
Wrapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them and got some new gear out of it.
Every time.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus's wings, Kratos dominated both sea and
That weapon list is too long.
tendency to carry powerful severed heads like Medusa.
Yeah.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through.
Womp womp.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match
Yo,
for
when he beat Hercules face in God of War 3, that, how he did Poseidon, and then the cutscene where you could continuously punch Zeus were like OD God of War.
To hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop
Womp
him.
womp.
You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
The murderer of Gaia.
A trillion times faster than light. A frankly incomprehensible
This is what I'm talking about.
Daddy Zeus.
who proved a serious challenge until Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate
El
weapon,
Pappy.
the Blade of Olympus.
It can make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and it can stab the hell
Stabby, stabby.
out of the energy and can pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Bro, he completely fucked it all up for everyone.
Stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone.
Forever.
What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start. but
Hey.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past mistakes.
Nope.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook.
Boy.
Especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Yeah.
Damn it, not again. But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time. And Faye left the
That's so
tools he
fucked up.
made to keep the boy safe, including the Leviathan.
Yeah.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe.
That fight was so good.
Ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have
Okay.
once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asura.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with
Sure you could.
But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic, and Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics to channel his rage through.
Like the Dropnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder, Thor,
Yeah.
who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world
Yermangander.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So it's kind of like Kratos lives in a
It all leads back to Hogsmeade.
big treehouse.
In his quest to free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins.
That was such a
Even
dope
making the
scene.
Blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now the boy is a man and also a bear.
Kratos
Part of me really wishes that they brought T.C. Carson back to voice younger Kratos for that
more
scene.
than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope.
This battle is sponsored by Robin Hood Gold.
I already have one.
Gold, you can now enjoy the VIP treatment, receiving a 3% IRA match on retirement contributions.
The privileges of the very privileged are no longer exclusive. With Robin Hood Gold, your annual
A Robin Hood sponsorship is actually kind of crazy though. Like, do you get free stocks?
You get 4% APY on your cash and non-retirement accounts.
Like,
That's over
what?
8 times the national savings average. The perks of the high net worth are now available for any network.
The new gold standard is here with Robin Hood Gold. To receive your 3% boost on annual IRA contributions, sign up at robinhood.com/gold.
Investing involves risk. Rates subject to change. 3% match requires Robinhood Gold at $5 a month for 1 year from first match and must keep funds in IRA for 5 years. Go to robinhood.com/boost. Over 8 times the national average savings account interest rate claim is based on data from the FDIC as of November 18th, 2024.
Cool.
Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Gold membership is offered by Robinhood Gold LLC.
Cool.
Long ago, a demigod fell
Bruh.
from the heavens.
Asura's Wrath was such a peak game for its time. Just out here giving niggas the hands.
He's free to punch everything dumb enough to get in his
Exactly.
The demigod of wrath, Asura.
Oh.
Alongside 7 other demigod generals, Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters infesting the world.
And the demigods battled the Goma by wielding a mystic energy formed from human prayer, mantra.
By advancing technology with mantra, the Guardian generals became essentially...
This art style was actually really dope too.
They could each harness mantra through a different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura's is.
Happiness.
Tapping into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle, like the 6-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough to subdue the embodiment of the planet's will and the source of the...
I need to give more hands.
But he wasn't angry.
I'll just get more hands.
Asura down for good. At least not yet. Of course, since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad.
Like, take his daughter?
Right?
Funny you should say.
Womp womp.
Ah, damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine.
Hmm.
The Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil. Just like Asura
That edit was
himself,
cold.
He's a warrior, but also
I'm a warrior.
with a daughter, Mithra,
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
which gave Asura's prideful commander, Deus, an idea. If he could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Nah.
Well, obviously, Asura wasn't gonna go along with
Of
that.
course.
So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him. What a dick.
Or so he thought.
True to his nature, Asura was literally too angry to die. So long as a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death.
Honestly, now that I'm seeing this juxtaposed with Kratos' story, it makes a lot of sense why they would like they're doing this episode. Like, they both have died and like were too angry to actually die and crawled out of the underworld and killed their entire pantheon.
Try to power up. So Asura
I know I'm late and I'm stating the obvious, but whatever.
really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity.
Who's the size of a planet?
Dwarf the
Dog.
with just a finger. Look at this.
Asura is so powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fists to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the toughest of foes. And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid-fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's
Excuse me.
vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Bendito.
Yeah, Asura Asura's the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid, like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a Little League game.
And then the gods killed that girl too, along with her whole village,
Nigga.
sparking Asura to unleash his berserker order.
Bro.
When the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up, well, Asura got so freaking angry, he built up enough mantra to match them, even though they've been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets.
Like the Hulk.
What's gonna happen?
Yet even in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now.
Looking like Ninetales chakra mode.
Mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it.
Really looking like Ninetales chakra mode.
Even though it hurts,
Or like tailed cloak mode.
This form is still perfect for absolutely shit stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though. His brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again. Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst. Then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms.
Bro.
His life form, finally, a power capable of killing Vlitra in a big planet-busting blast.
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Title drop.
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually
Op.
Chakravartin,
An op.
the creator of mantra and the entire universe.
Kaguya.
And everyone's suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra because of course he
Of
did,
course.
and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it. That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the mantra reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His own unfiltered rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakravartin saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny, when that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger
It's pretty
than a
poetic.
planet. Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light.
Makes no
and
fucking
obliterated whole
sense.
stars.
Chakravartin was understandably impressed and offered Asura a
Oh,
chance to
so they're not gonna mention Akuma like
smile
at the end?
and extended his arm.
Right into Chakra's face, as if he was gonna let some god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin dead, so was the concept of mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor,
Sure.
or Ryu, right in the ball.
Hey, yo.
The dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything, all because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay.
Yeah.
Now that's a god I can get behind.
W Dad.
This battle is sponsored by Prize
Oh,
Picks,
my goodness.
the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members,
I don't
billions of
sports
dollars
bet.
winning,
I'd be
Prize
too
Picks has made
upset
daily fantasy
to
sports
bet on
accessible
sports.
to everyone.
It's simple. All you have to do is pick more.
Although, side note, that Luka AD trade, bro,
Find non-standard options that are harder or easier to win.
who the hell saw that coming?
Love those little guys.
The big game is almost here, so don't miss out on the last football game of the season with Prize Picks. Prize Picks is even giving away a free pick for the game. To win, one of the starting quarterbacks only needs to throw 1 yard.
But what if they don't?
Sorry?
What if they only threw it half a yard?
Then they wouldn't be in the big game.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm in.
Download the app today.
You would think that that's how that works.
Get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup.
Yep, if you download the app and use code DEATH, you'll get $50 after your first $5 lineup.
Prize
Save your
Picks,
money,
run
kids.
your game.
Don't gamble.
right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all
Fortnite.
possibilities.
It's time for a death
Let's go.
battle!
All right, let's see what we got going on here, man. Shout out to whoever animated this. No, seriously, shout out to whoever animated this. Oh, it's not Athena this time. That camera movement, bro, come on. Got the whole setup ready. Where your pops at? Damn, he already took him out? That's crazy.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long.
The god of war actually killed Gaia.
You do not want this fight.
I think my money is on Asura. Damn. Hey, yo. They didn't even hit the fight moniker yet. Like, is this all a prelude? Because they usually say fight. It's gonna be full of QTEs. Okay, so yeah, that's his. Is that his introduction, bro? Damn. Going crazy right now.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before.
That's cold.
Very well.
Hey. Oh, shit. Dog. He gonna rage out like when Beaver slapped Boma. Oh shit. Nah, that's not enough. The ray tracing, like the light in his eyes. Hey yo, the animators didn't get paid enough, bro. Oh no. Okay, I thought I was gonna break him.
Death has not heard me yet, Titan.
Dog. Yo.
You deserve a worthy end.
Oh shit! Not the sword of Olympus. Oh, ooh. Did he go out just like Kratos? Damn. That is not how I thought that was gonna go.
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
He's just a dad, bro. You just gonna leave that there? This man stay ruining families. Oh, I was so wrong.
Asura's wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
Make it make sense.
Speed seems like a shoe-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything.
But Helios went out like a bitch.
Illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kinda hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused.
Kratos only needs sunglasses and his hands to handle him.
The primordial shockwaves are Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
Nah.
But what does speed matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience. But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
But he had hands.
Skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
Punching things. Yes.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down time,
Respectfully, I
healing
disagree.
injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed. Versatility, and multiple ways to finish this for good before Asura just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do. If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
Yes.
But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout,
Of course.
and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but
Entire
our
universe.
observable
Exactly.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Truly impressive and unfathomable. However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms
Excuse Excuse me.
which we see in game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times.
God damn it.
100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Please?
As the sun rises, the god of wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
Damn.
But what if...
Alternate. Oh, cool. We get an alternate ending. That's nice. Hey. Push that nigga block off. Yo! Please tell me I'm still recording. Yes. Oh damn, he died. You know he's died. Whenever a character's backstory comes, it's over. Oh damn, straight to heaven, huh? Straight to the field of reeds. Hi, Calliope. Oh, he's finally happy. Imagine getting beat into peace. Getting punched into tranquility.
Pitch for Asura's Wrath 2, the end.
Womp womp.
Next time on Deathbattle.
What we got next? Nemesis? Ghost Rider? Spawn. Ghost Rider versus Spawn. Nice.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death.
That'll be good.
Thanks for watching.
Alrighty, that was a nice episode. I mean, they take a really long time. Stop recording. They take a really long time between episodes because they have to have these animated and peak high quality entertainment right here. I don't care who you are or what you're into. There's definitely something to enjoy. Somebody literally just getting punched straight to heaven. Anyway. Excuse me. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. That was fun. I was gonna watch it anyway in my free time, but I figured, hey, why not watch it together? Yeah. I think that's all I have. Do something selfless, respect everyone, and watch Death Battle. I'm out.